Hello, my name is Emily and I'm an advocate with Domestic Violence Services of Cumberland and Perry counties. November is Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Month, and October was Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Few know there is a connection between these two critical issues. According to the American Civil Liberties Union, domestic violence, also commonly referred to as intimate partner violence, is one of the leading causes of homelessness in our country. At DVSCP, we offer free and confidential resources to any individual and their children who are experiencing violence at the hands of a family member or intimate partner.
Alright, my name is Ava Copes. I am 34. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I have a 7-year-old son. His name is King. I relocated to Pennsylvania about a year and a half ago. I had a domestic violence situation happen. I called a domestic violence shelter. I spoke with Kate. She was able to have space for me to come, so I came. So once I got into the shelter, I met with Miss Sonia. She had all types of resources for me. They have resources on top of resources on top of resources. You have to knock on every door, make the phone calls, show up and show out. You have to be persistent. But you only have 30 days to be in the shelter to do what you need to do to get up on your feet. They give you everything, but you have to work. I mean, there's no days off. So again, Miss Sonia knowing my background, she told me about Dickinson College. And when she told me about Dickinson College and they had security available, I filled out. They gave me I filled out the application online. They called me back. They gave me an interview. That was my break. That was my break. Because with me just getting laid off, even though I had a job, they needed to see pay stubs before I moved in. And I couldn't prove that. Once I got the job at Dickinson, the interview, 3 people interviewed me. And they asked me, what was the hardest thing you did? And I told them to relocate. The time that they hired me, they had no idea I was in a shelter. They had no idea that I was homeless. They had no idea of anything I've been through. Came there, game face on. Knocked the interview out the park. Got hired. A week later, they gave me my letter. I've been working here at Dickinson for a year and a half now.
It's important to understand that anyone can experience intimate partner violence or domestic violence, and at DVSCP, all are welcome to utilize our services. It's also important to understand that intimate partner violence is more than physical and sexual violence. It is a complex pattern of abusive power and control tactics, which commonly include things like using intimidation through gestures and looks to keep that partner fearful. It could also look like making threats to harm themselves or their partner, or other close people to that victim. It could also look like economic abuse, so not allowing that person to work or to have access to the finances or say to the finances. Emotional abuse is definitely another common tactic, and this one is unfortunately often overlooked. So this is where the abusive partner may make degrading remarks, put that partner down, make them feel bad about themselves in general. We often say and we often hear from many of our clients that emotional abuse is the battering of the spirit. It's that slow chipping away at that person's self-worth, their dignity, and their will. If you or someone you know are experiencing any of the things that I just described, please know that there is help out there. At DVSCP, our services include a 24-hour hotline, which can be reached at 1-800-852-2102. You will always get a trained advocate on the line who is there to listen to you, and when you're ready, offer options and resources. We also have a 30-day emergency shelter. Now, right now we are hoteling folks due to COVID. However, we will one day use our facility again, and our 30-day shelter is for folks who are in immediate or imminent danger. We also offer empowerment counseling for adults and children above the age of 5. We also provide legal advocacy, specifically with the process for filing protection from abuse orders or PFAs. We also provide education and prevention programming throughout the community. And finally, we have the Amend program, which is a 26-session educational program for men who are abusive to their family member or intimate partner. Again, if you or someone you know are experiencing intimate partner violence, please know that there's help out there and we're ready to take your call at 1-800-852-2102. Thank you.